people? It's Kellster from youtube.com/Kellster Makeup here. So I'm going to begin this look by moisturizing my lips. And now to moisturize my face, I'm going to use the Pocket Bunny Mist. It's so cute. I love this packaging. It's super cute. Like, so adorable. I love the little bunny. Okay. So now for a little Snapchatting. If you guys aren't following me on Snapchat, please do. You can follow me by adding me as Kellster Makeup because that's my Snapchat name. And follow me on Instagram too if you want to. Okay, so now to prime my face. I'm using the Maybelline Master Prime Face Primer. I love this stuff. Well, I hope to love it. It was actually my first time using it, but it's pretty good. It held its own, girl. It was, you know, it kept the makeup on, so I like it. So now to prime my brows. I live and swear by this stuff. This is the NYX Proof It Eyebrow Primer. I swear, it keeps my brows on much longer and it lasts all day, and I don't have to worry about my brows, like, you know, coming off ever. So I'm going to use the Anastasia Dip Brow in dark brown. I just think with fall, darker, deeper, stronger brows are really in. Like, that's just my thing for fall. So to carve out my brows, you know, get them all, you know, sleek and right, I'm using the Makeup Revolution Ultra Cream Contour Palette, which is basically like a cream concealer. But I'm using these cream concealer shades, blending two of them together to carve out and, you know, really slay these brows, girl. And now that they're, you know, on fleek, slaying, all that good stuff, I'm going to apply my foundation. I'm using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation. And to blend that on my face, I'm using the Zoeva Buffer Brush. It's in the Rose Gold 3 collection. Zoeva Buffer Brush. This brush honestly is so pretty. Like, it's all metal and like all rose gold. It's so like luxurious. And this brush blends out well. As you can tell, I really love Zoeva brushes. Okay. So now on to corrector. Yes, I know. I probably should have corrected first. But it's okay. You can correct later, girl, if you forget, like me. Sometimes maybe you're in a rush. You just forget things. It's okay. Dampen Beauty Sponge. And I'm just going to blend in that corrector. And I applied the orange corrector all in the dark areas. Under my eyes, around my mouth. And if you forget to put it on under your foundation, it's okay. I just put a little bit more foundation on top to blend it all. So to enhance and correct and lighten under my eyes some more, I'm using the Ruby Kisses Pure Mineral HD Concealer in Rich Caramel. I really like this concealer because I feel like it gives me really good coverage under my eyes, and it lasts like a long time, and it blends really nicely, as you can see. And I just put it on the highlighting areas under my eyes, bridge of my nose, cupid's bow, chin, and I'm just blending it away using a dampened beauty sponge and adding a little bit more for extra lightness and brightness. So to set all of this concealer, because I put a lot of creaminess on my face, I'm using the Sacha Buttercup setting powder. I love this stuff. If you guys haven't heard about the Sacha Cosmetics Buttercup setting powder, I feel sorry for you because it's so awesome. You should have tried it by now. But it's really cool. I'm just going to put that around my laugh lines and under my chin area, kind of doing that reverse contour. And as you see, guys, I really don't bake for long. Like, I bake for like, you know, the few seconds it takes me to put it on, because I feel like if I over bake, it makes me look ashy. I don't know, did anyone else have that problem? Am I the only one that feels ashy if I over bake? Or is it just me? Star of the show, I'm using the JUVIA'S Masquerade palette. I've been waiting for this palette to come out for like ever. I love JUVIA'S palettes. I love how bright and pigmented and perfect these shadows are for dark chocolate skin like mine. Okay, so I'm using this burnt orange shade into the crease, and I'm just blending windshield wiper motions back and forth, back and forth, back and forth to really buff out these shadows, because as you see, they're very vibrant, they're very pigmented, and they stick so well. So I'm using this beautiful golden copper shade on the lid, and oh my god, yes, that's when I realized how pigmented and beautiful and metallic this shadow really was. And I'm just patting this down on the lid, patting motions, just pat, 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 pat. And I want to make sure I didn't get any fallout, but honestly, these shadows are so like densely packed and very pigmented that I didn't really get any fallout whatsoever. I don't know, maybe it was how I applied it. I don't know, but it I didn't get no fallout, girl, so that's good. So now I'm going to buff out this shadow I put on my lid because as you see it's very pigmented. I didn't want any stark, harsh lines, so I'm just gonna buff the shadow in with the crease shade, back and forth windshield wiper motions to really make sure the shadow is nicely blended. And back and forth and back and forth. Okay, so now for the crease shade, I'm going to apply this rich dark brick red. And using that same buffing brush, I'm just kind of patting that into the outer V and buffing it in to the crease, just kind of deepening that crease area. And I really wanted to make this look very diffused, very blended, very flowy. So I'm using an angled brush and I'm going to dip into this very pretty purple burgundy shade. I'm just going to pack that on the lower lash line. Now I'm going to take a fluffy brush and I'm just going to dip in that color just a tad bit and begin buffing this lower lash line out, really making it nice and diffused. And then I'm going into this really pretty shimmery burgundy shade. It's really complementary to the shade I've already applied under the eye, and I'm just going to put that and press that close to the lash line so it adds this really nice shimmery effect close to the lash line at the bottom. It's really pretty. And just begin buffing this out a little bit more on both eyes. Now it's time to make that wing, girl, and I'm using the Absolute New York liquid liner. It's a duo stroke pen. One side's a thicker pen liner and another side's a thinner pen liner, and I'm just using this thin side to really get that wing nice and shapely and on fleek. Like this video if y'all, like me, have a hard time getting your wings to match. Like, it always takes me forever to get my wing liner like just right. It has to match. It has to be like symmetrical. Like I can't be walking around here with like one line going up, one line going straight. Like, that's not okay. So once the wing is done, I'm going to apply this lighter shimmery champagne shade as my inner corner highlight. I'm just popping that in. I'm using a flat shader brush, and this is just going to add some extra intensity to my eyes, get the inner corner nice and bright. And I'm using an even lighter, almost like whitey, pinky champagne shade, and I'm applying that as my highlight for my brow bone. Get that brow bone popping, girl. Okay, so now that my brow bone is looking good, I'm going to apply these really cute eBay false mink lashes or faux mink lashes. And before I apply my mink lashes, I need to apply some mascara. So I'm using the Tarte mascara. It's really nice and it makes my lashes nice and full and black. And then I'm just going to pop on those lashes. They're really full and flirty and curled, very full lashes. Okay, now that the eyes are done, it's time to start with the face, and I'm going to contour my face now using the Shea Moisture Illuminating Mineral Bronzer. I love this contour shade. It's like a nice mix between a really, really deep dark contour and a reddy brown bronzer, so it's really pretty, and I'm just using this Zoeva flat painter face brush. I like these brushes because or these types of brushes because it's easy to contour. I can just kind of place that color and then blend up, feather it out. So it really gives me that nice contour I want, you know, because I'm trying to slim down this face, you know what I'm saying? Trying to make it nice and snatched. So I'm just going to also apply that contour shade along the temples of my forehead and down my nose to really shape and contour my nose and get that nice little cute button nose shape. And now for highlighting under the eyes, I'm using the MAC Sunnyside Mineralize Skinfinish. This is a really pretty kind of like, same thing as like a banana powder would do. It just adds a little bit of luminosity and it brightens and lightens. I like to mix the yellow, tan, and orange shade together, and it creates a really nice natural highlight under my eyes to kind of brighten up that under eye area. And now for my highlighter, I'm using the new Ofra Cosmeticcs Rodeo Drive highlighter. I just picked this up and I love it. It's a very shimmery, very intense highlight. I know it's supposed to be a dupe for, I think, like Estee Lauder's Heat Wave highlighter, the one that was like discontinued. Don't quote me, I can't be sure for sure, but I think that's what it's a dupe for. It's really pretty, it's really nice and golden, and I like the way it looks. So to set my face and to give me like a dewy look, which I love, I'm using the E.L.F. Makeup Mist and Set Spray. And while that's drying, I'm going to apply my lip liner. I'm using the Absolute Perfect Wear Lip Liner in Hot Cocoa. I love these lip liners because they're so pigmented and it lasts like all day, girl. So I'm just lining my lips, and I just like to really fill them in, try to get like a nice shape with them. As we've learned from Kylie Jenner, a nice lip liner goes a long way. So now I'm using one of the Milani metallic lipsticks, and this is in Pure Matteness. It's a really pretty metallic, kind of like burgundy, shimmery, frosty. It's just so pretty. And it's so pretty, like it really like makes my lips look nice and full. And this is my first time actually using it, so I was super excited to try it out. And as you see, I was in love with this color, girl. As soon as I put it on, I was like, what? You better slay, girl. Yes. All right, so now to apply a little blush, and I'm using the NYX Powder Blush in Cinnamon. I think NYX is going to start to try to discontinue these. I hope they don't, because I love these blushes. These are one of my favorite from their blush collections. I know they have several now, but this is my favorite. So anyways, I'm taking the Ofra Rodeo Drive Highlighter, and I'm highlighting my body to give myself some extra glow. So just on my décolleté, my shoulders, any place where my, I have a little bone itch sticking out. And I'm just taking a buffing kabuki brush, and I'm just buffing that out to make it look more natural. You can't just have a glow on your face. You gotta have a glow on the bod as well, girl. So as we see, this completes the look, guys. I'm just gonna shake out my hair because I had a couple of curls in there from earlier. And I'm just kind of rocking this, natural wavy hair. This was kind of like a messy hair day, and I was loving it. I was feeling myself for sure. So definitely like this video, guys. If you like this tutorial and you want to see more makeup tutorials from me, please like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter. All the links will be in the description bar below. And don't forget, as always, I love you guys, and thank you so much for supporting me and, continuing to watch my videos for however long I've been on YouTube now. So I love you guys so much. Have an awesome and wonderful day, and love you. Bye.